Welcome back to Glacial Awakening. And as promised, I'm finishing off the rest of these quests off camera just before the start of the episode. I finished this Shabby Tavern one. You get hearthing planks, and they basically act like a Hearthstone in World of Warcraft. You basically, well, that one is got some durability damage now because I tried it. They basically allow you to teleport back to this home base or this Hearthstone that you create, or Hearth Tavern, Shabby Tavern that you create in this quest. And it's relatively straightforward. It's just some leather and aquamarine, and we've already made that before. So we got the rest from the cow. There's also this grit vase, and you get a second one from a reward, so that's pretty good. That lets you grow a tree which breaks stuff around it. It can be used for tree farms, but because we've got bonsai hopping pots, I don't really need it. And then this last one, which I'm just about to complete, is basically a like an early form of vacuum hopper. This thing attracts items to it, and if there's a hopper nearby, then that will work. So if we just get this gravity block, and let's just actually give it a go. There's the gravity block, and there's chapter 2. So yes, there's a hopper, and do I have a chest somewhere? Someone did say in the comments they despaired of my inventory management. It will get better, I promise. It just takes a little while to get there. And I'm just going to form another chest here. I just want to see how well this works as a vacuum hopper more than anything else. So, oak chest, and let's put an oak chest down in the floor. I need to repair mine, I need to make some more iron, which is why I haven't used that. So if I just grab this for a second and just break this. So we've got a vacuum hopper and gravity block, maximum range 10. Now, does it pull into itself, I wonder? So if we just throw some stuff out at it, does it actually do anything? Well, that's definitely not working the way I was expecting it to work. Give me that back. It is in a quest description, though. If using a grit vase to farm trees, it's probably making a mess of saplings. Pull these drops towards a hopper. Maybe that goes under the hopper then? Let's just see if I put this in the floor, what happens. Okay, it says range of 10, so okay. Okay, so it looks like it's going to pull everything on top of itself, which doesn't help for a hopper unless it's on one side of it. So if we have it on, let's say, this side, and I drop them, so it's going to pull them across, and it stops at the hopper. Okay, all right, let's just get rid of this. No, I need an axe for this. Let's just get rid of you for a second. Will it draw it onto the hopper? Hopefully it will. We just need a flat block if that's the case. So let's go this way. Yeah, okay, that works. So if you're going to do that, you're going to want to constrict everything so it only goes into one line here, or you have multiple hoppers or something like that into a line. So yeah, that works. I'm not going to worry too much about that, but we want to get onto, well, better technology if we can find it. But in the meantime, I'll tidy up, and then we'll be heading straight into chapter 3. We need to create radiant resonators and a Magneticraft manual. Magneticraft, that's hopefully some ore washing and hydraulic presses and other bits and pieces. And this leads into Astral Sorcery, clearly. So radiant resonators. We need to get some gold going, which is easy enough. I'll do that off camera. And we also need a bit more paper, some raw radiant quartz. What are you? Yes, but I need to find some raw quartz clusters? Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't know how to get those. I haven't seen any. Yeah, so that might be a bit of an issue. Unless we can... Oh, hang on. We make it using this. Okay, that's fine. It just makes it every 5 minutes. Yeah, generates raw radiant quartz over time if the block above itself is open. So we just need to make this and then wait 5 minutes, basically. So I need to go and craft some gold. And, of course, I'm going to be... Oh, actually, I do have a couple of pieces of gold. Let's just get was it 4 pieces of wood? And what are the rest of you? It actually lets us craft 3 of these things. Does it have to be any specific kind? No, that looks like it can be any kind of wood. So then we just need some iron bars, and I probably have a couple left over. Yep. And then a bucket of water. And that again is going to be quite simple. So what was it called? Radiant Resonator. Okay, I guess I could add it as a favorite there and then get it back this way. Yeah, that's probably the fastest way around. And we get a book as well, so I guess I'm going to just put this, well, if this generates, how could we do this? I kind of like to automate it. What happens if I go, remember that gravity block I said I wouldn't use? Yeah. So if I put this here, and it is open to the sky anyway, if that does need it, and it's progress 1% resonating. So if something appears on there and it's a loose item, it should get dragged that way, and that will be pretty good. And the rest, we have to make more of that, so I do need more gold. But I do have enough gold to actually make all of them, so that's fine. I'll make them off camera, and I'll clean up a little bit, and then we'll come back for the rest of the episode. So why don't we give this grit vase a go, and I think we just try it out here with this mysterious dust. It's just something that I want to see whether we can actually get it to be a nice farm. So if I just drag this over here, hopefully this line, first of all, will be within 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so depends whether that's diagonal or not. We'll have to see. So that should be dragging anything loose over this way. So if we just break you, for example, yep, you're going to get pulled. How about you at the back? Yep, you're going to get pulled as well. And it's going to pop into there. We can just get some cobble limestone at the moment. And let's just put that there. So this should get dragged that way. Then, behind that, I'm going to actually put down a grit vase, and this is going to start trying to break stuff. And it says within 10 blocks, so it may well start breaking that over there as well. It does break any kind of solid blocks. I will warn you, don't put this in your base. And there it goes, so about 5 of that. You'll see it's starting to break around it in a certain radius, which of course is going to get pulled towards the gravity block. But right now, the only thing we're interested in is stuff in that direction. So I'm not too concerned about stuff that's being broken elsewhere. The other thing, I guess we could move that. Is that within 10 blocks? It just says generous radius, and that seems like it's not close enough. So let's just, why don't we? I've got these torches here just to try and keep some of the snow off, but why don't we just put it around here? Okay, and let's see whether this breaks everything there. So let's put that down, and mysterious fertilizer again. There's our tree. So that should start breaking all the solid blocks. You can see it's already creating, blocking, taking stuff up here. Hopefully it's not going to interfere with this multi-block. I think I've got it far enough away. I don't want to get it too close there. And we'll see. So you can see it's already breaking stuff, and that's all being dragged towards our hopper, which is good because we can put a chest underneath it or something better than that. So yeah, that's a little farm using these grit vases, or vase, whichever way you want to pronounce that. And I'm just going to make sure this is all well lit. Otherwise, fine. So on with the rest of the episode. With a great amount of soul searching, I decided, you know what would be really good right now? A storage system. Yep. So yes, for those of people saying finally, yeah, I decided to actually just go ahead and create one. So not a compacting drawer, we want a drawer controller. We have all the ingredients we need for that, so that's going to be relatively straightforward. And then I normally like to hide the controller layer itself below ground by 1. Or thereabouts. This thing has huge range, however, so I'm going to put it here for now, but we may all move it later. And then on top of that, we want to put the regular drawers. So let's just say if we just send it kind of equal in both directions, if you like, from there. And then we're just going to use 2x2 drawers to get started. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same thing this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. I even dug at the right amount. And then I will go and dig out the rest of this. So how many do I have left? I have 10 left, so I'm just going to dig out one more layer. That's going to be easy enough. I created a diamond pickaxe. That's pretty easy to get started with now that we have easy access to diamonds. And then we'll just go ahead and put these. Next step, when you're actually going to do that, is you're going to probably want to craft a draw key. If that lets me craft one, that's going to need some gold, so I'm going to need to go and craft that. But that will then let me lock these to manual slots, because I don't want to just fill it arbitrarily into different slots. I want to basically choose what slots I actually do. And we'll move stuff over from this general system into the very, very specific draw system, you know, as we get through. So yeah, pretty good. I did also check a couple of things. One, these do not break automatically. They are manually broken like this. My cow occasionally keeps climbing onto here. It seems to like these quite a lot. And then outside, I actually just want to, and just while I'm here, I did craft one more drawer, because over here you'll see in my little storage area, one is I can't put anything in this space right here, because that tree will clear it out immediately. So that's the only slight downside. Other than that, there we have it, and this should start storing whatever that thing breaks. So we have access to this. I would like an unbreakable block, if there is a way to create an unbreakable block. Oh, here comes a friend. Hello. Who are you? You are Anime Potato Tiger. Sorry, Anime Potato Tiger, but I'm perfectly fine without you being around. And then we can come back here whenever we need some mysterious dust. I don't need any. I've got some in the actual inside, but also it will store just snowballs for us as well, because every time it snows, it's going to put stuff down on the ground out here, and that will immediately get taken care of by that tree. So that's pretty good as far as a nice little mysterious dust farm is concerned, which is the basis for pretty much all of the shards, which is the basis for the ores. So you can see here I've already got some more iron going, and I've got like 69 already, so you know it's a decent amount to actually get started in this early part of the game. And my inventory's full. Never mind. I will now sort stuff into that over there. So quickly then, to craft a drawer key, you're just going to need an upgrade template. So that is quite straightforward once you've got some drawers. I did already create some more, because we're going to be needing more anyway. And then that with a couple of pieces of gold. Painful, I know, but we do need a drawer key. And then over here we can shift right click on the controller, and that should lock all the drawers. Sorry, right click, not shift right click. That's fine. And then we can put more drawers down, unlock and relock, and then we'll end up with enough space. So you can see I put all the common stuff over here, the shards, stone, woods, etc. Everything else is left unsorted for now. These, unfortunately, you can't really move them with the shift right click like this. Hang on, like this. Unless you have a specific mod installed, unless that's just whitelisted to that. Not sure either way, but fine for the moment. I can leave this unsorted and gradually move more stuff across as and when we actually need to use it. So that can just go there for now. So yeah, I'm liking that so far, and we'll fill that out over time. To get started with the rest, however, we should have some of the crystals needed now, and we should get this radiant chest. Now, radiant chests are cool. They are basically a light source, but they are also they contain up to 256 in one stack, in one slot, and it has as much stuff in it as let's say this vanilla chest here. So same as this, except instead of stacking up to whatever they are, each item is stacked with 256, so kind of useful. Let's get started with that then. So to do that, we just need to finish off the quest, which needs us to get some paper, which needs some pulp. That needs a soaking pot, and we'll just get some sugarcane. I didn't put the sugarcane over there, and probably should have. But let's just get this in the soaking pot and get that started. So we'll get some pulp going. That can go in there. And then as much of this that it will actually take. 8. I think there's 8 at once. Okay, that's cool. Once that's done, I'll dry it out, and then we'll finish off the rest of that. The rest of it is just raw radiant quartz, which has just come out of there. Some marble, which I've already got. You do want to go and get some marble for this upcoming part anyway. And then some glass panes, which is just some regular glass. So if we just grab the regular glass, I think it's going to be 6. And then what else are we going to need? Let's just get some... Let's get a crafting table done over here. I'm going to need 2 crafting tables anyway, so let's just grab those. And just so I have basically a place over here I can craft for the future. Okay, and then everything else is fine. We just need those glass panes. There we are. And then we just need the marble. And the marble, I think I've already put over here. Yeah. There's one piece, so that's fine. Is that pulp done yet? Looks like it is. So we'll just dry it out over the top. And I think someone said, it was either in a comment or a thread I was reading, you could use these drying racks as a suitable thing to store tools and stuff like that. So if you wanted tools up here, you could store them on drying racks like that. And that's kind of cool. I do like the idea. For the moment, I'm just putting all my old tools in here as and when they're getting old and sort of need throwing away. I've not built a trash can yet. In fact, is there a trash can in? No, it's not. Okay, so that's fine. And we're getting all these heavy snowballs, so those will probably, I should probably move across. Do they just take up one slot, or are they going to take extra slots? Looks like I can store, it doesn't say what the amount is, but let's see if I can store an awful lot of those, or just compact them down. In fact, we can just compact them down, put them back in the top. That'll work. Or will it? No, it won't. It needs to be processed first, doesn't it? Okay, that's fine. I'll do that off camera. So wait for that pulp to dry. It shouldn't take very long. And there's our gem crafting table. That will do. The crafting station used to shape radiant quartz into more detailed shapes. Good. So I guess we can put it. I'm not going to put it near those. They make an awful noise. I'll not enough space. Okay, so are you going to need 2? Ah, okay, that looks pretty nice. And you've got a series of loops, I guess, magnifying glasses essentially to look at gems. Okay, fair enough. Should I get rid of this? Not sure about it just yet. We'll see. So that is going to get us radiant. Oh, I actually just need to pick up those radiant. Yeah, because I only picked up them one at once, so I need to just pick up all 3 because I crafted them one at once. Yeah, there we go. And I think I'm just going to move them over here a touch. There they are, so I can't hear them as much when I'm in the actual base. So that's the quest done. And we get a radiant chest, and we get a brazier of hoarding. Items tossed in are sent to radiant storage. Troves are filled first, then chests. So is that going to be magical, or does that have to be connected? Let's have a look. What does the quest text say? Place the resonators under the air. Yeah. Chest and brazier can work as intermediate item transfer system. Item towards the brazier will end up in the chest. So if I have the chest over, let's say we put it right about. Let's put it there for now. Okay, 1, it acts as a light source. 2, it's fabulously coloured. And in here you can see lots of stuff. So if I go and let's say I were to, I don't know, put this over here. Okay. And stuff will get thrown into there and disappear. And will it come all the way over here? It will. Okay. Early game item teleportation or something. So I don't want it there. But what I would like is just maybe either we put it, it's dark. Either we put it out here. Oh, there's a friend. There's a friend with a bow and arrow that I don't want. Either we put it on the farm where the mysterious dust is, or over by wherever the ores are generated, and we'll have that automatically bringing stuff all the way over here into the base. I like that a lot. Next up, the Astral Tome, which I would have said was straightforward, but apparently not. That has got a different recipe entirely. It needs some aquamarine, a book, some fey leather, and some cowhide. The cowhide we already have. Fey leather, reaching through the plains when using runic shears on an entity that normally drops leather. So, willingly given, but it's not an infinite source. So, we want the runic shears and that cow. Hi, cow. You may not enjoy this one, but let's see if that's the case. Oh, fine. The phase equivalent has nothing to give you this time. Oh, you only get 1. Fine. I'm going to take that advice and put my... Oh, I would put tools up there, but apparently they won't go in. Oh, the runic shears won't go in there. Well, I'll put them in the chest. Okay, so the fey leather turns out to be quite easy to do. Everything else, let's look at the shaped... that just takes 2 of the raw radiant quartz. And have I been stockpiling them? I think I have enough of them somewhere. Raw radiant... Ah, there they are. Yep, we can turn those into the next stage. So I will just turn a couple of those over. Okay, so we should be able to just create that Astral Tome with a couple of aquamarines, which I left a couple. Well, I think we have about 5 left. Let's just take the ones from Astral Sorcery. This should be equivalent, but that's fine. 1 Astral Tome. There we go. And that gives us another bucket, I think. Or is that just an unlock that has a bucket symbol? Unlock more recipes. Ah, interesting. So maybe we couldn't create stuff before. Alright, so the first thing to create is the Luminous crafting table. Yeah, so we need to find a starlight altar, and underneath the center is a crystal. Place a crafting table down next to it. The crystal will direct starlight into it. So yeah, we need to get a crafting table down. Unless this has got a crafting... Well, this has got a crafting recipe. So I guess we could do it that way, but I know where there is one, so we could just take a crafting table with us. 2, 3, 4. Let's just get that... whoops. Yeah, let's just get a crafting table. And let's go and look for a temple with a free space available to put this down. Let's go and find it out there. So straight out from my base, you'll see that's where my base is this temple up on a hill. And that seems like a decent candidate. I think there is a crystal in here. It's been a while since I was up here, but I think I went up here originally for the chest that it has. By default, there was some rewards I probably went for, and I think I got in on the sides, yeah, around about here. Yep, and I left the chests. That's about typical. And we've got some friends. Let's get rid of the friends first. Hello, friend. There we go. No more friends. And let's just light up this just for future reference, and put down our crafting table. Is that going to do something? Oh, look at that. Okay, so that should change over into Luminous crafting table. Saves us getting some other marble, I guess. But if you've got some marble, you can more than willing to do that. Did I bring an axe with me? I did not. Okay, well, bad use of a diamond pickaxe, but I guess I'll get a couple of free chests. And that will take it a little while to convert over. I did take everything out of the chest, thankfully. And it's probably worthwhile grabbing some of the marble. The marble is used in various structures, so having it available is good. So I'm going to just take down some of the internals of this temple off camera. And now it looks a great deal more boring in here, but it is a lot cleaner. And there's a fox. Oh, fox has come in here. He's definitely a friend, so we're not going to bother doing anything bad to him. I'm going to then craft the wand in here. So we need the aquamarine, well, a couple of aquamarines and an ender pearl. We get a resonating wand with that, and we can just leave that here in case we want it for future use. We then want to be able to create the crafting table, and that. Oh, in fact, no. Actually, I probably want to take this with me. No, it's okay. No, yeah, we'll take it with me. We'll craft another one back at the base, and we may want to move that crystal later, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now. And see you back over there. So we need to go and then craft the Luminous crafting table. And that needs some sooty marble first. To get sooty marble, we're going to need to get some coal. So well, if I don't throw badly, get some coal by putting it into the combustion chamber. Throw in the other charcoal in here, and that should be enough, hopefully, to get some coal. There we go. Coal, and then we'll just convert over some of the marble that we picked up. Yeah, and we'll just convert that over into sooty marble. There we go. And the rest is going to be, I haven't recorded it here, so let's just get that. Any kind of marble and a crafting table, and I think I already have those. So let's get everything together. One Luminous crafting table. Does that need moonlight as well? That's interesting if it does. It doesn't say here. It normally does if that's the case. Do we need some kind of process marble maybe? Yeah, okay, let's try some process marble. So, is that everything we need? Or are you going to force me to trek back over there? You're going to force me to trek back over there. Okay, I want to see if that's actually the case. Fox is still out here. Shall we try that again? And you will create that. So yeah, I am going to leave that here just in case we need it in the future. Although I suspect now we shall be able to use the Luminous crafting table for pretty much everything from there forwards. No rewards? Oh, shame. Light well, however, we need to make a liquid starlight bucket. That's going to be fine. Throw a rock crystal in, depending on the stats of the crystal. Yeah. That's not going to be an issue. And later we're going to pump the liquid out so it doesn't get refilled. So you can see here we need to put it in the Luminess crafting table. This is going to need to be open to the sky, if I remember rightly. It's been a while. But we are going to need specific types of marble for this. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time out here, just taking down a little bit more of the structure, I think. Now, for the next step, you're going to need to go outside at nighttime, because that's just the way Astral Sorcery works. So when you go outside at nighttime and hold the resonating one you just made in either hand, doesn't really much matter, you'll start to see little particle effects. And those particle effects are going to tell you exactly where to find the rock crystal that you're going to need for the next step. Now, that may be something that... Oh, God. I'm going to go run away for a while. I could really do with better armor before trying this, but I don't have any, so yeah, there is that, I guess. In any case, you are looking for those white spots out there on the landscape, and ideally just mark them with something. Oh no, there's skeletons everywhere. Why skeletons? Why not zombies? I don't need range. I have no range damage. Ugh. Okay. Right, you can't see these things during the day, unfortunately, so that's going to be a problem. I need to go generate more armor. In the meantime, however, just to sort that out, I'm going to skip this side. I'm going to go back to this side, and we'll proceed with both of these, because they both go towards the end. You need all three of them, it looks like. There's a branch off here. You need all three to actually get to the simple machine chassis at the end, which leads us into Ender IO. So, in the meantime, that's going to be that. You need to find that yourself in your world. I can't do anything to assist there. However, on the other side of things, we can create a Magneticraft manual. That's going to need a book, which is straightforward. Magnet's going to need some artificial dye, redstone, and iron. And I think we have everything we need for that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some iron. I've got some in my inventory, and then some blue dye, which you could use lapis, I guess, maybe, but I think I have some little blue dye already. If it's allowed to be the same as the blue dye from quark, that is. Let's give this a go. So Magneticraft manual. We want the magnet. Looks like that will work. And then for the other stuff, we just need 3 paper. Wherever I put the paper now. There we go, 3 paper. And some cowhide, which we got from the cow helpfully last episode without even killing anything. 1 cowhide. Okay, so 1 of those. 3 of those. That's a book. And that is the magnet. Get us the Magneticraft manual. It's a good thing I created this bookshelf. We need a lot of it. So let's put the Astral Sorcery one away. And Magneticraft. So lots of stuff to get done on that side. We get some more of those arcane base blocks. Fine, a good building blocks, I guess, if YouTube's encoding algorithm doesn't cause problems with them like it does with the Zencraft blocks. That's the reason I'm not using the Zencraft ones, by the way. I like the blocks, they look pretty cool, but when YouTube re-encodes the video, it can create all kinds of effects with anything with very, very sharp lines on edges. It gets a bit horrible. So the grinder, that could take us towards doubling, it seems. So yeah, we need to make a thermopile, some electric cable, and that which is just a diamond and some paper. Well, did I run out of paper? Was there 1 left? I thought there was 1 left. There was 1 left, and a diamond. We have diamonds down here, so that is easy enough done. Is that not what the recipe is? Oh, is that has to be specifically in the middle slots. Fine. There we go. So that's a grinder. Place down this blueprint to see the multi-block pattern. Okay, and then the rest is a thermopile, which is going to need some copper ingots. We've not made copper yet. Copper, how are we going to make that? Can we just smelt, well, copper ore, but we don't have copper ore yet. And we're not getting a laser anytime soon, so that's that out. Can we process... we did get some copper ore. I've got a feeling it was ferro something. It is in here somewhere. There we are. Calcipyrite. Not ferrite. That'd be iron. Would be even better. So uses for that, we can put it in the bloomery. Oh no! Please give me a natural altar. Yes, we can get copper straight away. So I can just go ahead and put that straight through a natural altar. Is it still dark out? It's sunrise? Sunrise? Am I still seeing? Ooh, I am still seeing those things. Can I get out here and just mark this before it runs out? It's going to be right around here. So I just want to break that block. Ah! Ah, go away. It's sunrise. Go away. Okay, now just a note. We're marking those blocks because rock ore only spawns at Y level 4. Now, you remember the big water layer down at the bottom? And it was huge and extended in all directions, and that's where we got our first water from. And then there's obsidian, and then there's another water layer. The very, very bottom water layer is at Y level 3. So you will need to dig quite extensively down. And I just want to make sure I have some way of marking that, because I'll be doing that off camera between the episodes. Rock ore is down there. You want a diamond pickaxe to actually get the stuff out. Otherwise, you should be fine. So let's just go and grab this, and then we'll resume next episode with some rock crystal ore, assuming I manage to find some down there. Those vertical lines will head towards small clusters of it. We'll see about that from there onwards. And these trees last quite a while. Someone was saying just grab a sapling of one of them and use that to maybe get more saplings on a bonsai hopping pot or something. So yeah, we could do that. Haven't decided to do whether we need it or not for the moment, but that gets us some copper nuggets. So in here we need 4 copper ingots. The machine block is going to need lead as well, so I'll bring the lead out here, the galena ore. And oh, wow, that's going to need a lot of copper and a lot of iron, to be honest. But we have the iron already, at least for one thermopile, and this is going to be presumably heading us towards a grinder that gets us processing ores, yeah, in terms of time and yield, so that's good. Placed in the blueprint, a grinder block will appear. You can play this block to get the blueprint back. Okay, and how about the electric cable? Is that going to need wool? That's fine, that's no problem at all. So yeah, I'll just grab you, and I will just press Shift K, but I'll Shift K, are you not allowing me to do that? Okay. It will work, but yeah. I need to put that back. Okay, so I'll come back in a few minutes once it's finished processing all of our copper. I did use that teleport mechanic over here. We're having this automatically deal with a few things. One is it's doing the copper still. That noise is it teleporting back to our base. And I'm going to put the galena in here as well. And off you'll see it going. In a second, that should change. Yep, there it goes. And it should appear back in our base. So we don't need to worry about coming out here. And I'm running out of food. I clearly need to make more. I think Spice of Life is installed, or something is installed that reduces the how good food is, essentially. So I'm just going to go and grab some raw fish and cook that up. Plenty of stuff there. Okay, and over here, then we should have all of our stuff coming in. Later on, we'll be able to just send into here, and then we'll have compacting drawers for the ingots. So they'll go straight from nugget form straight into ingot form without needing anything in the meantime, in the middle. And that produces galena rocky chunks. I was hoping that we wouldn't get that. How do we get lead nuggets? Can we not get lead nuggets from that outside? Seems like we can't. But we can just get... Oh, we can just put it through a smelter. Okay, can we put this through a smelter? Uses? No. You need a sluice box to actually process. We need to actually get the lead out of that to be able to get any further. Just to clean up the episode, we're going to just create a dense net for the water strainers, and then we're going to need to basically create... it doesn't show it really in here, but to get the lead out of this, we need to get it's like an ore washer, is it? No, it's a sluice. Yeah, and unfortunately, if I remember rightly from previous playthroughs, this isn't automatable. I wish it were, but I think you actually need to do this manually, from what I remember anyway. But we need some stone slabs, some sticks and planks, and that's not going to be troublesome at all at the moment. So let's just get some of those. Get the planks converted, and then just some stone slabs from regular stone. There we go. And whoops, we need 3 stone slabs, and that should get us the entire sluice box. This needs water, so you're gonna probably want to put it down near water. I probably should create another infinite water over there, but for now, let's get rid of you. Okay, and let's put you here. I think it's 2 by 1. I was hoping it would go the other way, especially. Can it go this way? There we go. Okay, not that it goes that way at all, it's just that I can get into the water then. So we're going to want to get our bucket and our lead chunks. The lead chunks are going to be, well, the lead rocky chunks. We're going to use this to separate them into other things. If you've watched my playthroughs of the mining simulator, I can't remember the name of it, Gold Rush. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. So we need to put that in there, it fills it up, and then I think we just put water in it. It's been a while. Yep, and it drains through, separates this into cobblestone and probably lead chunks. So we'll have a look there. So we've got some lead chunks, which can be processed just by putting it into a smelter. So, oh well, a furnace. Yep, that's done all of you. So let's just put all of you in. And I have some food. Let's get that eaten. There we go. And everything is now done. So I need to just get 1 more processed lead through. Will you fill up? Yes. Then we'll just get this put in. Well, now when I say this isn't automatable, I could never find any way of pumping water into this in previous playthroughs. You always had to bucket it in manually. So if anyone knows if that is actually automatable, do let me know. Otherwise, I'll assume it's not. So from this, we can then get everything. Well, we'll see if we've got everything. We need the, what's it actually called? We need the thermopile. So thermopile. Thermopile, yeah, let's add that to that side. Yep. So here, let's make the motor piece. We're going to need some fine copper wire. That needs some iron. I thought I already had it. Oh, I must have, yeah, grabbed it here. Okay, so motor. I need that, which makes 8 of those. Wow. Okay, expensive. And let me just get rid of some of this other random stuff for now. That will do. Then we need a bit of redstone. That's straightforward. We get 4 motors. And why did that use up some lead? I thought I picked up lead. Did I not pick up enough? We definitely got enough now. I thought I picked up at least 4. Maybe I used it in one of these. Oh, it was used in. Yeah, it was used in here. Yeah, derp. doesn't surprise me. That gets us 8 machine blocks. I'm not going to make more than 8. And then there we're able to create the thermopile. So that gets us that. And then I'm just going to put down this, and I'm going to see how big it is. So let's put it down there. Okay, so that's going to be well, yeah. Few bits and pieces to actually make, and I don't have any of them, so I think that's a good point to leave the episode there. We'll be getting into Magneticraft, and hopefully it doesn't go any higher than that, and it's obscured by a block. But yeah, 3x4x3 seems to be a pretty big machine, and you see that's the thing at the top. I think that's a machine block, and then basically, yeah, we're expecting a machine block, and we don't have any right now, so we have some of those available, and if need be, we can craft more. So we'll come back next episode, I think, and do a little bit more of that. So we can get that, and this gets us some more electric cable. Good. And then grinding iron ore. So getting iron rocky chunks and stuff like that from iron ore. And then presumably we can separate them out with the sluice and then get iron directly. Okay, cool. So I'll see you next episode for some more of that. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel enormously when you do that. And of course, you can subscribe, share, click on the bell if you want notifications. And of course, more importantly than all of that, do leave comments for other people who are playing through. Give them advice, give them tips. Anything that you've found that is entirely overpowered is good with me. All right, see you next time. As always, guys, thanks for watching.